Hello, friends, dear brothers and sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are listening from and when you will listen to this reflection. Thank you for following us. Thank you for watching our reflections. And I call on you to do well, to like, to share, and to follow if you are not following yet. Thank you. And today, our reflection is based on the readings of the day. It says, go for the treasure that truly matters. And that treasure that truly matters is God Himself. Exodus chapter 34, verse 29 to 35. Then the gospel is from Matthew chapter 13, verse 44 to 46. In these readings, the first reading from Exodus, we read how Moses was radiating light and his face was showing so brightly that his people could not look at his face. And he has to cover his face with a veil so that he can communicate. He did not even realize it, but others realized the effect of his encounter with God, the effect of his closeness with God, and the effect of his service to his people. So this shows that a relationship with God should transform you. And as you are transformed, the people around you should feel the effect of that transformation, should see that yes, there is a change, there is something special about you because you have a good relationship with God. And in the gospel, Jesus presented to us two parables about the kingdom of heaven. One is a hidden treasure, and secondly is a pearl of great price that everyone would like to have. Both parables or both stories speak of a person who finds something so valuable that he has to give up other things. He has to sell his property, sell his possession in order to obtain that valuable thing. Like what it means is that which he's going to obtain will worth more than every other thing that he has given up. And that is what Jesus used to compare with the kingdom of heaven, which if you find, you get every other thing. And this treasure that is very costly, this pearl that is prized highly, is God. And when we have God, we have everything. In our world today, we see people chasing wealth, chasing power, chasing authority, chasing beauty, chasing so many things high above God. You see people in the society doing things that cannot be explained in order to have money, in order to be famous, in order to be reckoned with here on earth, in order to be known, in order to have power, in order to have authority. In some societies, you see people even unaliving others, unaliving their parents, unaliving their friends, just to have possession. You see people lying against a friend, lying against the other, planning evil against your friend, just to have a position, just to have the money, just to be wealthy, just to be preferred. You see people doing so many things. People in the society embezzling what belongs to everybody. One person taking it up just to be greater than others. And today, Jesus is telling us that all those things, yes, to have money, to be wealthy, known, to be powerful, to be in authority, to have position, to be promoted, to have big business, all those things are not bad in themselves, but what you do to acquire them, what you do to get them, what you give up to get them is what matters. And this parable is telling us that we have to seek that treasure, that prayer that is very highly prized, meaning God that will be ultimate. And when you get that, it will be higher than what you have given up. What you gave up, you have it back and more. The lesson we are to have in this reflection is that we have to seek God first, make time for Him. Every other thing can follow. Secondly, let Him change you. As you have God, let God change you. Let there be a new thing in your life. Let there be things that you radiate coming from God, which others, people around you, will be the one to see. The relationship you have with God is radiating out, and people talking about it. Good. And how you affect life, how you touch life matters a lot. The third one we are going to learn from this reflection is to let go of what holds us back. What is that is keeping you captive? The gospel today is telling you to let that go so that you can get what is greater than that. Clinging on one thing that you know that when you leave, you will have a better life, a better future, a better success, and you are not giving up. And you know quite well that when you give this up, the other one will come, replacing what you have given up, and you'll have more. This is common sense in God. That is not settled for cheap things, cheap imitation of things. Let us go for the real things, the real treasure. Go for God. And you know what it means? When you have God, you have everything. It does not just come as we say it. It comes with your determination. It comes with sacrifice. It comes with pain and some other things that follow. So you need to sacrifice. You need to work. You need to struggle to get that matters. Because you don't just relax and it comes to you. So my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, as we struggle in our lives, as we struggle daily, do not give up. Having God in our side means you have every other thing, and God will help you to succeed. I pray as you listen to me that God will be with you and grant you success in the effort you are making, in whatever thing you do right. May God be with you and open your way. The doors that are closed, let it be open. The ways that are not working out, let begin to work. That sickness that seemed not to go, that God will heal you. Those things that are keeping you captive, that the grace of God is sufficient for you to be free. And at the end, you will have God. And having God means having everything. May the peace of God be with you. Amen.